is Reason to Talk with Chris Reason. This is Reason to Talk with Chris Reason. Today I'm brought to you with these two fine guests of Bryce and Chad Nickerson.
Hello, nice to be here. I'm glad to be here as well, too, even though if it's against my will.
Okay, this is a little bit of some unsolicited stories. Before we get into that, I want to take a guess. Fucking hell, God damn it.
Can you just get it together? Restart it. That's the worst fucking thing I've ever been part of.
Welcome to A Reason to Talk. As you can tell by the intro to this podcast episode, that this is unsolicited fucking stories. And today I'm with the guests
Is my mic on?
of Bryce and Chad Nickerson.
Hello. Good evening. Yeah, the light looked like it was off, but if it's on, it's on.
You're good. They just get rid of the little extra stuff. The battery light's still on, so you're fine.
Perfect. Pleasure to be here.
But before we get into this fucking shenanigans of whatever the hell we call this episode, today we are brought to you by the sponsor of the eBay store that runs this show with the merchandise and a whole bunch of other products and collectibles that you can find with ebay.com/str/Chris Reason Network for video games, collectibles, and a whole bunch of other stuff. That's ebay.com/str/Chris Reason Network. Go for shameless plugs. Today we're talking about our favorite Bible verses and your mom's color underwear.
What's the difference? That's actually part of my favorite Bible verse. Talks about your mom's favorite color underwear.
Keith 23:7.
Exactly. How is Connie doing nowadays?
Fuck if I know. Her dating a fucking racist, homophobic asshole, so I don't know. Oh, sorry.
What color is his underwear?
Purple. Oh, I lied. It's actually SpongeBob.
Wow.
I have greater respect.
Speaking of unsolicited stories, for the millionth time that this has probably been talked about, and the only reason why we all knew the fucking Oscars actually happened, Will Smith slapping the shit out of Chris Rock.
Oh boy, just what we need, more black on black violence.
Jesus Christ.
Every day.
Oh, we're getting arrested.
Usually I'm dressed in suits, though, so that was kind of an interesting twist.
And just in my opinion, literally that was the only reason why I figured out the fucking Oscars even happened. But besides that,
How does that work?
ditto. Chris Rock took that shit like a fucking champ.
He
Also,
did.
Will Smith laughed his ass off.
He did until he saw his bald ass wife laugh, or not laughing.
With
Not
that
laughing.
stone face, being
Yeah.
like, that fucker. Even though there's a video out there that she made about her baldness,
Yep.
saying, I don't care what you say. Clearly you do.
Yeah, and then like Will Smith thought it was a funny joke, and obviously she cheated on Will Smith so many times. Their relationship is fucked.
Which is funny, because I just found out today that they're actually technically in an open relationship, so it's technically not even
But
cheating.
First of all, what is an open marriage? Like, marriage is supposed to be like,
It pretty means you could date other people.
yeah, but like,
Or, like, sleep with them.
Don't
if it's
get
not
married
like that type of
if,
shit.
like,
It's
it's
opposite
not
of a marriage.
right. Exactly.
Monogamy! Why am I
Yeah.
catching my balls?
No, like Will Smith's wife sucks. I feel like that slap didn't stem from the joke. I felt like it stemmed from a lot of built-up anger just from being married to that bald person. Like, if I was married to somebody, I would want her to have hair, and she didn't have hair, so like I'd be like mad too.
Oh, so you're one of those guys that are into women with a whole bunch of hair on their armpits and everything, and they make sure they have
Everywhere.
the
Absolutely.
bearded
Everywhere. It
lady?
runs in the family.
Yeah, your
Oh,
mom,
I can see that.
your mom has that, CJ. That's why I'm into it.
I knew it, even though you're my cousin.
Well, that works too sometimes.
Incest. Don't you go out,
Sweet Home Alabama.
Oh, God.
What else should we talk about?
This has been a horse shit of a fucking podcast
Literally,
already.
it's probably your best episode yet.
Good God. All I know is this took a complete left turn. Good thing I'm atheist. Whatever that has to do with anything.
Honestly, that was the worst joke I've ever heard.
I don't even think it's supposed to be a joke. I just wanted to say something fucking stupid.
Wow, you accomplished
It won't
that.
take long.
This whole fucking podcast is stupid.
Alright, well, somebody throw out a topic and we'll talk about it. I feel like this will work out.
Unbaptized elephants.
Oh my
Go.
gosh, can you just be serious? This is your life, alright? This is your podcast. You're putting this out there for the world and you're just talking about unbaptized elephants? Can you just please, like, have a real story for people? What do you want to talk about? Like, this is your opportunity to talk about anything you want.
Dude, you just gave me 30 seconds of fucking air. I didn't care.
I'll give you 30 seconds of something else after
Woo!
the podcast.
Oh, not during
Or during.
blowjobs.
Hey, listen, I was talking about reading the Bible together.
So when did you lose your virginity?
I don't want to talk about that.
Me neither.
It's about 6 years ago for me.
Next topic.
Hey, Chad, is it? Chad is your name?
Yeah.
Just the name of your father.
Do you want to add something to the story? I noticed that you were pretty nervous about doing podcasts because you don't know what to say.
No.
With a little stutter in there. No.
Yeah, my dad gets pretty nervous doing these podcasts because
Is it hot in here? I'm sweating.
Dude,
it's something called,
fucking heats off.
he has a little disease called ADHD.
A little disease?
A little,
My fucking dog has ADHD.
yeah, I can tell. Probably got it from you.
Fucking rabies is a bitch.
Yep.
Podcast is going fucking nowhere.
Now we'll get somewhere.
Oh, God. Fucking. Bryce, what beer are you drinking?
Right now I'm drinking Spotted Cow. It's the spirit of Wisconsin. Everybody, yeah, I'm having a stroke while saying this, but everybody that's around Wisconsin, I'm talking about like Illinois, Minnesota, fucking Iowa, the worst state in the United States, Michigan, like everybody knows and loves Spotted Cow. They'll smuggle that over the border. It's a great beer.
Not even that. I get people in my work all the time that live in Texas and they take a couple cases back.
That's wild, but yeah, it's a great beer, and yeah, there's not much else to it. CJ, what are you drinking?
The same exact fucking thing.
Holy
Wow.
crap.
It tastes fucking weird going from a lemon drop bang to a fucking beer.
Oh man, let's talk about caffeine addiction. Who here, raise a hand, has caffeine addiction? It is a drug, and it's unfortunately something that we have to bring up in this podcast.
I mean, I did drink 4 energy drinks already.
Withdrawal is tough. You get headaches from not having caffeine in the morning.
All right, let's to be honest, let's talk about if you don't mind me just hijacking your entire podcast, CJ.
I don't give a damn. I'm just watching it record and watching all the blue lines going over and making sure Chad talks louder.
I see that. Anyways, let's talk about.
How did they pick up that, but not the whole sentence from before?
Let's talk about women's rights. Do you guys think that women should be allowed to vote?
Yes.
Sure. Except for nowadays, because I'm not sure if it is a woman or not.
Fucking holy shit! I'm getting fucking cancel culture right here. Holy shit! I'm not gonna be able to live.
Okay, you can have Roseanne on your next podcast.
Yeah, there you go.
Roseanne Barr with the N word.
Let me enough with all these jokes. Let me ask a serious question here. What is your stance on abortion?
I mean, if it's not biblically wise, it's technically it's the woman's right. Yeah, a man has a choice if they want to keep the baby, but literally, if the woman doesn't want the kid, can't even do anything to like help make the kid stay alive, like actually parent this kid. If there's no other option, then do it. Or give it up for adoption if you can.
Honestly,
unless it's unhealthy for the baby or the mother.
That too.
Honestly, like the more dead babies, the better, in my opinion.
more dead baby jokes.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
get your third booster shot. We'll be working on that.
We're not going to bring politics into this podcast.
fucking booster shots now. Politics. We're talking about abortion over here, which is technically part of a politics now.
Yeah, whatever.
And a fucking religious.
Everything can be tied back to that.
My favorite thing about I just want to bring this up.
Yeah, go ahead.
Since you mentioned politics.
Yeah.
The fact that everybody who lately, like anybody anywhere, no matter who you voted for, no matter what branch of government you voted for, or party, sorry, not branch, they always had signs that said, oh, God wants this, God wants this. First of all, isn't it illegal to take fucking religion into politics to begin with? Why the hell? God doesn't give a shit who the fuck's president.
I don't think it's illegal since it's stamped on every single piece of currency in the United States, and God we trust.
Yeah, but here's the Constitution. It's still, no, it is illegal. Because, well, to an extent.
I want to turn this podcast.
Because, like, literally, yeah, it does say it does say in God we trust, but that doesn't single out one specific religion. There's multiple religions that have like God and everything. It's not, and that's going back to the forefathers of always doing that. But they also did that for the fact they didn't want to be different from England and King Henry, King
Sure.
whoever
I think it was King D's.
These nuts.
Adam. Sorry, continue with your politics.
But no, like I'm just saying in general, like that's like when Bush was president, he said Jesus did this, God help me do this. No, he fucking didn't.
Wow, you're gonna piss off a lot of Christians.
Shit, I'm Lutheran.
What's the difference?
Your mother. Nothing. Lutheran's just a fucking subsidiary of Christianity. That's like Catholicism and everything as well. Which, that being said, I get in the topic of religion too with if you, with the commandments of you shall have no other gods or treat like anything else like another god. Why is Catholicism always saying like Hail Mary?
I don't know. I don't.
They have the same.
Like
They
a
have,
touchdown pass in football.
yeah,
It's an Aaron Rodgers special.
but I'm just
I
saying.
need a lot of those this year.
No offense, but like they kicked out a lot of people because of that. Or a lot of people didn't want Aaron. Players wise, they didn't want Rodgers back.
You don't know anything.
Well, Rodgers, yeah, is making a shit ton of money, but you could have gotten other people in there.
Well, the one receiver that we had didn't want to be here either.
Yeah.
We weren't going to pay him, so he went somewhere else.
That's because they got Rodgers back. That's why we weren't going to pay him.
Yeah, we could have had like Uncle Bob throwing it to freaking Devontae Adams.
Dude, Uncle Bobby? Hell yeah! I haven't seen him since 1974.
There you go.
Oh, God, my crotch is itchy.
So, how dark of a mole is like you're starting to think you have cancer? I just want to hear your guys' thoughts about it.
So when you go to go get paint, and you see all those different shades of black,
Yeah.
it's the one that says murdered babies.
And that's when you know you have cancer.
No, that's when you got diabetes.
Ah, shit, guys. I might have diabetes.
Oh, good.
It's okay. Just all you got to do is go to the nearest abortion clinic. They'll take care of it for you.
Fucking Planned Parenthood!
I hope you enjoyed your podcast being on Spotify, Cedar.
I'm gonna.
Just a few keywords.
I could just imagine a Spotify executive listening to this in his office corner.
Speaking of keywords, I'm definitely not putting any for this fucking podcast. What is this podcast about?
Abortion and
We don't
Jesus.
know.
Abortion and Jesus and beer.
And the Packers.
And the Packers.
Aaron Rodgers.
Fudge Packers, maybe.
Man, well, let's dig deep into your soul, CJ. There's a lot to uncover. How are you feeling lately? Like, you feeling like worth your living? Or
Fuck no. I haven't been worth my living since...
All right, enough with that. Anyways, Dad, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. When is this over? I got shit to do.
The next episode of To Catch a Predator.
Oh yeah, my dad is a predator.
That hasn't been proven.
I've seen no facts. Give me my...
Well, something's
resources
been going on underneath
like
the table this entire time.
Yeah, my dog's playing with your balls.
I can see CJ's hands, but I can't see my dad's. Let's just put it at that.
Incest is the best. All right, now that we're all fired from our jobs from this podcast,
Honestly, that's fine. I hate my job.
didn't you just start there?
Yeah, but the hours are annoying.
You get off at like 6 o'clock.
Yeah, but we're
You don't start
6
till
days a
noon.
week. Yeah, but okay, cool, guys. Thanks for making me not
You work
hate my
fucking...
job anymore. I feel so much better about it.
Why don't you try working his? He's got 10-hour shifts.
No, I'd actually kill myself if I were to see this shifts.
Fucking Saturday, I did 13.
Oh, boy.
Yep.
It's not the first time you've done something 13, I'll say that much.
Whoa! Whoa! Captain Underpants.
That also can't be proven.
It really can, like.
Cheers to that, guys.
I've seen videos.
Fucking horses,
More than
man.
one. Speaking of videos, CJ, you have a YouTube channel, right?
Yeah, Chris Reason Network. The video just uploaded this past Wednesday of March 30th. There'll be a next one coming up on Saturday.
Wow, CJ.
Nice.
I know I will be watching with a bucket of buttery popcorn and a nice Diet Coke. I'll be able to watch that in my room.
Every fat person ever always going for the buttery, heartbreaking shit that's going to give you diabetes and fucking shit. And then you go, Diet Coke. I can eat anything.
Yeah. Please tell your mom I want her back.
Maybe tomorrow. When we're all dead inside.
Tonight would be better for me, at least. Anyway, sorry.
Call her up and get her on this podcast.
I don't know. Just seeing her
Probably
face
4
on
hours
this
away.
podcast just makes me really think of her. And I don't know. It's stupid. I'm sorry.
Is it the link, like painting right next to you that's making you think about her?
There's just a lot of things. All the memories are flooding back from when we spent together, and especially like our trip up to Lake Geneva. Like, I don't know.
What about your guys' vacation to Venice?
To Venice. That was actually, she went with another guy. Remember, we were supposed to meet up, and then she went with that other guy. And
Oh,
that's kind of
yeah,
like where we took a relationship break for a while.
Yeah,
because I
that was right.
upset
That was
about
with
that.
I was with cousin Steve.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Bryce.
Oh boy. Anyways, yeah, just tell her I miss her, and hopefully we can reconnect soon.
All right, FIFA is a great game. What a transition. That's all I'm gonna say.
If you guys at home know what the game FIFA is, it's a game where you play soccer, and it's like a video game.
Or if you're in any country that's not the United States, football.
USA.
UPS.
Yeah, no. In case you guys didn't know, I work at the UPS store.
Now you're definitely getting fired now that you told you where they were.
Let's just say there's a lot of box cutters that are only being used to cut boxes, but I might use them to cut something else. That's just how I'm feeling lately.
No wonder where 90% of those went.
Yeah.
I'm trying to buy one and there was none on the shelf.
Oh, man. Kate Upton. What happened to Kate Upton?
She didn't do anything? Like, I know she acted a couple
pouring
times.
herself out for her boyfriend, Justin Verlander. Or I think they're married now, which is crazy.
Well, I know she was acting in a couple movies, and that was pretty much it that I saw.
Yeah, those movies literally made like $27 at the box office, so she never acted.
I haven't really
$27 at the box office.
Ooh, I haven't really been keeping up with her. I think she was at the Oscars, that's why I didn't know.
Fucking nobody knows who's at the Oscars besides fucking Will Smith and Chris Rock.
Listen, guys, I actually had some breaking news that I saw today about Bruce Willis. Did you guys hear this?
No.
He's taking a break from acting, or I think he's actually stepping away permanently because he has some sort of weird, I shouldn't say weird, but he has
medical condition?
some,
Someone with his hair.
He shaved it too early.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Jesus.
That's hilarious.
I mean, I don't remember the last. I don't think I saw his latest Die Hard. Was it one or two after Live Free? Because I know there was the one, but I don't think I ever saw that movie. And then I saw Red and Red 2.
Red and Red 2 are good, but he hasn't been doing very good movies lately. They're all just like cash grabs.
Well, I know I saw the fifth one. The fourth one with Live Free or Die Hard, but I never saw the fifth one.
Well, anyways, he's bald, but like the thing that he has is called
alopecia or whatever.
No, it sounds something like that.
Is it cancer?
Can you pronounce that for me?
Bruce Willis has aphasia and is stepping away from acting. Family reveals. I'm not sure what does it say what it is?
Yeah, let me read it real quick. Apparently, it's impacting his cognitive abilities, basically meaning that it robs you of the ability to communicate and can affect your ability to speak, write, and understand language, both verbal and written.
So Die Hard 2?
Yeah. That was funny. But yeah, basically he's like retarded now. So he can't be doing any more acting.
Another cancel culture right there with the hard R word. Richard.
Honestly, I don't think it's that. A little history.
Lie off the table.
A little history about the word retarded. It actually was made up to be a substitute for the word idiot because back then people thought idiot was too offensive and harsh.
Which is funny because now it's like the opposite.
Right, exactly. So they made up the word retarded and just as a substitute for the word idiots. So everybody just gets really upset over the stupidest things.
Oh yeah, because there's no common sense anymore to begin with. But then you also you have people that get, like you're saying, upset over the tiniest shit. Like you could say whatever and it offend somebody. Like right now, like me, I probably just offend somebody by saying whatever.
Yeah, from all the 2 people that listen to this podcast, half of them probably turned off, and the other half is me.
All right, never mind. You're right. I was gonna say 3, and then it'll be us 3.
Oh, I wasn't listening. I'm sorry. It's only 2.
God damn it! There goes all the sponsorships of myself, and energy drink company.
You're gonna revoke your own freaking sponsorships and ads from this podcast.
Damn it, Chris! You can no longer sell on eBay. Fuck!
All right, buy my stuff then.
Check out Chad Nickerson's eBay. I don't even know what your store's called.
I don't either.
What would you do, CJ, if eBay shut down?
I'd sell everything on Facebook. No, I'd probably just keep doing events.
There you go.
Speaking of, this is going to be kind of... Actually, no, it'll be right on the same time. Upcoming events that Chris Reason Network will be at are the Cowabunga Con on April 3rd in West Bend. April 9th, I'm at MightyCon in Milwaukee at State Fairgrounds. After that, the last weekend of April, which I believe is April, 29th, 30th, and May 1st, something like that, I'll be at Wisconsin Center for Midwest Gaming Classic and a whole bunch of other stuff coming up that you could check up on the Facebook page for events.
Nice.
I just got cancer.
Oh, boy.
That's what I get for inviting you fellas in here and not offering any pizza.
Yep.
Yeah, where's the pizza?
I ate it at work. Dad brought it in.
Dad, I noticed you're sweating bullets. You're nervous, aren't you?
Yep.
Megadeth reference.
Megadeth.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody got that but us.
You're
And
looking
the
pale.
one time Zach listens to this.
Yeah, I think you're having a stroke, Dad.
Oh, someone's being stroked.
Sexual innuendos.
Wow.
Oh, God. We don't know what the fuck we're talking about anymore.
I really, truly feel like this is your most entertaining podcast, though. No offense to your other things you say on here, but
I don't give a damn.
I truly
Go for
feel... Do you agree, CJ?
Sure.
Tough spot to put you in, but...
I mean, the last one, I got a phone call from somebody listening to it, and one of the first podcasts of the customer service stories, and he was laughing his ass off at.
It's beautiful,
Nice.
actually.
Other than that, pretty much that's the only shit, because the other, not counting the new episode of the customer service that aired on Wednesday the 30th, but the other two nobody gave a shit about. Nobody cared about rock and metal music, or some people cared about the Batman review. But, which, by the way, if you're checking that out, make sure you kind of up the volume on that. The recording quality was kind of shitty, thanks to me. Shut the fuck up, Chad. God, these people are whispering dirty thoughts into my ears. What about taking my pants off and running around the house?
Anyways, let's talk about Elliot Page, or Ellen Page, as you guys like
Oh
to
my
call
God,
her.
I so forgot who the fuck that was.
Him, her, him, who...
I can tell you one thing. For her transitioning into a man, or whatever she's technically
First of all,
identifying as.
refer them please as he
Is
or
that what's
him.
happening for real?
First of
It's
all,
happened a long time ago.
fucking keep your fucking dick in your pants. Fucking whip it out.
There you go.
But no,
This whole time.
that explains a lot. But no, congrats on her / him, they,
Please
them,
refer to their proper pronouns.
them, identifying as whatever they are right now. I can tell you one thing. Holy fuck, they're in about a lot better shape than I am. Like,
Yeah, I've seen your shape, and it's big.
it's like oval.
It's
It's a fucking tomato.
With a few
You
lumps on the side.
are
Fucking
a big boy, and I love you. I like more around.
Love handles. That works very nicely.
Mhm.
that explains
The
that.
grips of fury. I
The
like
grip,
to
the
call
grips from the love handles.
them. Oh yeah, like velvet, but it's just penis.
I have a question for you guys.
Okay.
Is there a defined middle ground between when you don't know if you're watching too much porn or not enough?
Dad, I'll let you take this one.
Try to leave it playing while you leave the room, or I would think that you're probably watching too much.
All right.
Not that I've ever done that this week.
It was yesterday. You never know. There's never a thing called too much porn, in my opinion.
Well,
Only until you run out of Vaseline.
yeah.
You're using Vaseline over there? I was using
Or
mayonnaise.
No, wait, it was Valvoline. Sorry.
Fucking oil.
So what I do?
Was it? Sorry, Bryce.
Oh, yeah.
Brett, was it 10W30?
You
I
betcha.
just want to add 2 little quick things to this. What I use is gasoline, and then I just light it on fire. And then, I stroke so hard, I try to put the fire out by stroking. It's real fun.
Wouldn't that make it worse? Because you're getting more friction from the stroking to get the fire brewing?
Oh shit, you're right. That's why I've been in so much pain.
That explains his last 4 doctor trips.
Yeah, but no, porn is actually really bad for you, just because it turns you into a serial killer. I'm serious.
I've seen the pie charts.
No, have you seen Ted Bundy talk about it? Actually, he talked
Fucking
about.
random as shit. No, actually.
No, literally, there's an interview when they're talking about before he goes on death row, and there's an interview saying where he's explaining how pornography is evil and shit, because the more you watch it, the more you want more, and that turns some serial killers into it turns them into serial killers because they want to sexually assault people because they're not getting enough from the porn.
That actually makes sense, because that's if you're
they just
you're
want
getting
more,
too much and you expect your reality to be different than what you're actually watching.
Right.
Porn is, how do I put this? Just like wrestling, porn is fake to an extent. But you pretty much the stuff you watch is like a fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
And when you watch so much, you wish that's happening in real life, and you can't come to anything close to the fact of what you're watching in porn. That's almost like watching movies and thinking everything you watch is real life.
I'm
when you're
gonna be the
watching
Joker. Fucking blows up a hospital.
Dude, it could fucking happen.
It probably has.
Maybe that's what all the terrorism is.
Yeah,
it's just
probably.
people thinking they're the fucking Joker.
I'm gonna be the Joker.
What a random ass impersonation. I'm gonna be the Joker. Fucking Yogi Bear out of nowhere. Hey, boo boo. Wanna go steal some
Yankees catcher.
Not even close to what I was doing, but let's go with it. What the fuck?
No!
Oh, Lila, you broke Chad's phone.
My phone broke.
Oh boy.
That's what you get for buying your phone off Wish.
Oh, yep. Oh, porn was still on it. Sorry about that.
That explains the moaning in the background.
Oh boy. That was just a home video you and...
It was just himself. It was just himself replaying over and over. Speaking of, this just got to my. It just brought it up. It's kind of a customer service story, but I just want to bring it up because
every freaking podcast has that.
First of all, it's only two so far. This is the third. But anyways, it's only half technically because there's only 5 episodes. But no, there was a guy I was working with. He literally I don't know if he just didn't care or he was just really fucking perv. And one time, he just had his phone out on the register, or not on the register, on the counter. So, like, if you came up to check out by him, you could see his phone. And it was just a dick pic of something. And I'm so glad that person who they were checking out did not see it, because I went to go see what lottery tickets they had over there. I quickly just flipped the phone back over. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
That's straight up.
And then he later goes on and asks one of the other managers, hey, does this look good for my fucking OnlyFans? And it's just a couple dick pics. And you're like, what the fuck are you doing?
How did he not get fired just from that?
You know what the hilarious thing about it is? We didn't fire him for that.
Wow.
You know what we fired him for? Admitting to stealing expired hot dogs off the roller grill.
Why would you fire somebody over that?
Who cares?
Because he just admitted to taking food without paying for it. He didn't say it was expired. They just got him with it, and then they said it was expired afterwards. And like, too late. You fucking stole the shit. But I'm like, I was saying the same thing. I would have fired him in a heartbeat the first time I saw that or heard something.
Well, it makes sense they were wieners, though.
It was a dude too. But it was just like, holy shit, man. Calm the fuck down. Speaking of OnlyFans, check out my OnlyFans. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's Demon Bastard. $4.99 a month.
Oh boy.
Give me money.
I actually would pay more than $4.99 because I think you're worth it, Rockstar.
$5 at a penny. I like it. Got it.
Inflation.
No, let's just talk. Here's the fucking sober one. Like, what the fuck is happening?
Can we go back to abortion?
Why do we stop circling
What do you
back?
think I was doing?
I'll grab the coat hanger. Oh, god damn it.
Anyways.
Woo! This is definitely getting flagged for explicit content.
I can just picture like an actual Spotify worker having to listen to this shit. Reviewing the podcast for like swears and other offensive material.
Why do you think I checkmarked the explicit content box? It's like, come on. Really? What the fuck is happening?
Wow. What else can we talk about?
I don't even fucking know. Message?
How long is this podcast?
We're at 28 and 45 seconds.
Jesus. If anybody actually watches this or listens to this...
No, watching this, because apparently we're recording it now.
Really?
No, fuck no.
Should have been.
I know, I should have put up a couple cameras. I'm going to do that for future episodes, depending on what we're doing. But no, with all this being said, I want to thank you guys for joining me today. For just the shenanigans and just a mass talk.
Fun.
Oh, no problem.
Plus, I had nothing planned for Saturday. Like I needed.
You can fill your holes when you need them filled.
Oh, get all my holes filled.
Alright, that's... No, sorry.
That was the quietest part you've ever been in. It's like barely...
Get my wife's name out of your fucking mouth!
Alright, guys, thank you for joining us on the Chris Reason Network. For a reason to talk with Chris Reason.
I could.
Good what?
Wow.
Fucking Santa Claus, is that you? Or are you the Jolly Green Giant?
Yes.
Oh yeah, step into a Slim Jim. The worst Macho Man Randy Savage impersonation ever.
I don't want to end on that shit. Let's get something better to end on.
Like your mom's back.
Jesus. First of all, to your left is the wife of my mom's bag.
Wait a minute.
And to your right.
When did he start
It's the
identifying
son.
as the wife?
Oh, sorry. The husband of my mom.
Ever since I started watching Ellen.
Oh, Ellen DeGeneres? That makes sense.
Oh man, we're so close to finding the perfect ending.
No, we're not. We're like, no, the fuck.
Well, let me get my phone back on for the porn. I'll make it ending perfect.
Oh,
This
wow, guys.
is the longest fucking podcast we've done.
Wow, I didn't even have a script either. Like it's just rolling.
Except for the intro of me fucking up every time. There was no script for that either. I just fucked up.
All right, here's how we're gonna end this podcast. I have to pee. CJ's mouth is open, and I don't want you guys to hear it because it's for my personal pleasure.
Yeah, that's recording on the OnlyFans episode.
Yep.
Of a reason to
You'll
talk.
have to subscribe to that.
$4.99 a month. We prefer tips too, and we don't mean
Oh,
money.
I know you like that.
Oh God! Thank you, Bryce and Chad, for joining me on this podcast. I'm gonna get so much hate for this shit at work, and I don't even fucking care. I'm
gonna actually get fired for this.
Or whatever, cancel culture.
Yeah.
Fuck it. This has been a reason to talk with Chris Reason. Stay tuned for more fucking shit
Maybe.
Unless we're canceled.
tomorrow. This is Reason to Talk with Chris Reason.